quoi faire maintenant.
Ah, j'ai un rendez-vous ce soir avec une photographe. C'est quelque chose d'épatant. Tu as aucune idée. C'est l'un des clients qui sont là. Dépêchez-vous, les enfants, on va se faire fouiller. Allez vous faire fouiller.
I want a roasted eagle. But he must be a fine, strong eagle with a level head and a sense of responsibility. But roasted.
But the kitchen is closed, sir.
I'll open it.
It is very late. Understaffed. We've been on duty since 6 o'clock, and many of us have homes and families.
Has he?
A wife and 5 children, sir.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I heartily endorse you for having a wife and 5 children.
Thank you, sir.
And now, sir?
No, not until I get my eagle and roast it. Where's the boss of this place?
Monsieur Victor is engaged.
Victor. Victor! Come here, whoever you are.
Voulez-vous que j'appelle la police?
And you might just as well speak English, because I understand every word
We
you
know,
say.
sir. We know.
No, I shan't move until I get my eagle right there on the table. And I want my roast eagle.
The kitchen is locked.
Well, open the kitchen. And I want my eagle, and I want it right here.
But we can't.
Ah, my dear sir, something is wrong.
Are you Victor?
At your service, sir.
Well, why can't I have a roasted eagle?
But you can, sir. One roasted eagle for this gentleman instantly.
But how? Where?
Where? From the eagle department, you fool.
That's telling him.
Now I'll have your cars ready, sir. May I assist you? That's fine.
But my eagle.
Surely, my dear sir, you haven't forgotten that an eagle has to be hung for 24 hours before cooking.
Naturally, I haven't forgotten it.
How I envy you tomorrow night at this time eating roasted eagle.
Yeah. But why 2 hats?
It's the fashion this season, sir. Allow me. And they both fit.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
1,000 francs, 1,000.
And in addition to the eagle, may I suggest a puree of thistledown and perhaps a salad of field flowers?
Victor, you are unquestionably the greatest man in Paris.
I have never denied it, sir. A very good night to you, sir.
Goodbye, Victor. Oh, Valley, Wally, Wally.
Waiter number 4 had a faint beard. If he isn't clean shaven tonight, shave him yourself.
Yes, sir.
The uniform of waiter number 10 had a very strong odor of benzene. Benzene in conflict with Rafili de Sol Marguerite is a catastrophe. See that it doesn't happen again.
No, sir.
I'm going to place the Countess de Tumba Muerta at table number 12.
That table is in a draft, sir.
Exactly. Otherwise, she'll order 1 chicken wing and a bottle of mineral water and occupy the table for 4 hours.
That's true, sir.
I think it's better that we change the head of the income tax department from table number 4 to 34. We've had enough trouble with the income tax department without putting them where they can wash our cat's receipts.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one very important thing. Where can we get wild strawberries?
Oh, impossible. They're out of season.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Steamship Normandy. From Monday evening on, table for 3, halfway between orchestra and cellar, stop. Some of that special caviar for sister, stop. Celebrities for my daughter, and those wild strawberries Moscow with rum for me, stop. Joseph Ridgway.
Sound like a rich American.
Yes, I'm very fond of him. When we first met, I was only a waiter, and he was a traveling salesman. And now he's the greatest manufacturer of snubbers in the world.
Snubbers, sir?
Mr. Ridgway must have our finest table. We'll give him number 7. And see that he has the best waiter we have.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give him the Russian.
For Charles.
Yes, sir.
We must get some wild strawberries.
Yes, sir.
Stop! Don't move an inch.
Maxwell? What's this?
I had to come. I can't wait any longer. I'm going insane. Insane.
Yes, Maxwell, this sort of insanity usually leads to the guillotine.
Either you give me the money now or I'll...
You'll what?
First you, and then me.
Maxwell, do you know what you need?
Me? No.
You need more sleep.
Sleep. I sleep when platoons of police march through my dreams.
Well, Maxwell, as long as they remain in your dreams, we're safe. Cafe Metropole had a good business tonight. Here, sit down, sit down. What were the receipts?
Receipts. Victor, I'm not here to speak of the receipts. I come here because I've got to know what you are going to do about the 900,000 francs I loaned you.
A kindness I shall never forget, Maxwell.
Only 2 more weeks and our books must be closed for the company auditors, and you haven't returned 1 single franc. Oh.
Oh, Maxwell, listen to me. If I've seemed indifferent about our position, if I've seemed unsympathetic, cold, assured, too assured, it's because I must be. It's because I've always been. Not because in here I haven't appreciated the situation we're in. By my own fault. I never forget, not for 1 instant. So you can understand how happy it makes me feel that I'm able to tell you that tonight at 6 o'clock sharp, I am giving back into your hands the entire sum of 960,000 francs.
Oh, Victor, I knew it. I knew it all the time. You wouldn't let me down. But you said 960,000 francs.
I did?
But you took only 900,000 francs from the cash.
Yes, I know.
Oh, how like you. Always kind, always generous. But I absolutely refuse to take anything for myself. And you had perhaps, but 60,000 francs, oh no,
that
no,
being
no.
the exact sum that you are going to lend me now.
What? Never, never one sou more, never in the world.
Can't you understand that I have only one thought to save us, you and me? Would you hesitate for 1 instant when a paltry 60,000 francs more would lift this entire burden from our shoulders forever?
But if you lose this time, we'll go to jail.
Maxwell, jail or no jail, I'd hate myself to death if 1 hair of your head should fall through your trust in me.
I'm nothing but a poor, miserable cashier. Voila.
No one has ever questioned your generosity, my friend.
60,000 francs for the bank.
60,000 francs to the bank. Who says Banco? All stakes admitted up to 60,000.
Banco.
Banco is does.
No cow.
8 to the bank. 120,000 francs to the bank. Who says Banco?
Banco. One cow, please.
9 to the bank. 240,000 francs to the bank. Who says Banco? Nobody says Banco?
Banco.
Banco is done.
No.
8 to the bank. 480,000 francs to the bank.
I wouldn't try it again, Victor. The odds are 60,000 to 1 against you.
No, Colonel. The odds against me are 960,000 to nothing.
Don't play anymore, Victor.
Will you stay, Monsieur Victor?
At the fourth time, Monsieur Victor. Don't do it.
Will you stay, sir?
I'll stay.
He wants to stay.
24,000 louis. 480,000 francs to the bank. Who says Banco? Does anyone say Banco? Banco.
Monsieur Victor, we do not know the gentleman.
That's quite all right, Michel. I have had the pleasure of meeting him.
Banco is done.
Going to the bank. 960,000 francs to the bank. No more, sir?
Oh, thank you. I have enough.
150,000 francs to the bank. Nobody wants the barcode? Make your bet, gentlemen.
This gentleman wishes to write a check.
Good evening, Victor. Good evening, Albert. Banque de France?
That's all right.
Victor Lober.
I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Sorry for what?
Sorry that I have no bank account. In fact, I have no money at all. I'm broke.
But you said banco.
I'm afraid I overlooked the possibilities of a miracle.
Why, you cheap thief. You're going to pay the 480,000 francs, or I'll break every bone in your body.
Well, if you think that that's going to help you to get your money, why don't you try it?
Just one moment, gentlemen. Leave him alone to me. I want to talk with him. No, Victor. We have a way of making them pay. Gentlemen, please. Yes, sir. They'll be right outside if he tries any tricks.
Thank you. I deplore violence when a problem can be solved without it.
I'm glad you feel that way.
You're an American, aren't you? Passport, please. You are Alexander Brown. People who give 1,000-franc tips generally have resources such as relatives, family. But surely you have some friends.
Not me. A few months ago, I had all the friends in the world. I just inherited $1 million. Do you know anything about that great American institution called taxes?
I've been taxing Americans for a long time.
Well, here's the way it works. That represents $1 million. For the federal government, inheritance tax. For the state government, also inheritance tax. Probate costs. Gifts, and a slight government tax for the privilege of giving them. Back income taxes, the chief cause of my uncle's lingering illness. Lawyers' fees. And this represents my net inheritance. $6,000.85, the last of which I gave to you tonight.
The fact remains that you cheated me out of 480,000 francs by saying banco.
Well, what do you propose?
I have never yet lost money through mistaken judgment of a man's character. I do not think that you will prove an exception.
I hope not.
Be at my office, Cafe Metropole, tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Or rather, this afternoon.
I'll be there. Now, may I have my passport?
I'm sorry.
I can't move without it.
That's why I'm keeping it. Good night. It's all settled. You may let him go now.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. We all make mistakes, sir.
Yes, we certainly do.
Sit down.
Thank you.
There. Say banco.
Banco?
No. Say it the way you said it last night.
Banco.
Marvelous. Such nonchalance. As though you had the Duchy of Normandy in your right hand pocket and the Bank of France in your left. And you penniless. Say it again.
Banco.
When I say that you fooled me, I've said everything.
Thank you.
Not at all. I was just wondering which one of them you can be.
I beg your pardon?
Dragomirov is dead. But some of his family is still about. Let me see. Kosciuszko was hanged, but his reputation even before that was none too good. Your name is Alexander. Panayev. Panaev. The older exiled to Siberia, the younger to the bottom of the Volga by the Bolsheviki. One of them was named Alexander. No, Alexis. That's who you shall be. His Highness, Prince Alexis Panaev.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Here. Read this. With a Russian accent.
With the... Oh, no, I don't think so.
Try it.
Will any Russians hear me?
I hope not, but go ahead.
From Monday evening, From Monday evening on table for 3, halfway between orchestra and cellar. Stop. Some of that special caviar for sister, celebrities for my daughter, and those vile strawberries, Moscow, with rum for me. Stop. Joseph Ridgway.
Not bad. You can practice.
I guess maybe I must have missed part of what you've been saying. Do I understand that you want me to do some kind of an act here?
Let us say rather an impersonation, not as an entertainer. In this character of the Russian Prince Alexis, you would be called upon to entertain one person only. A very rich, and if I may believe what I see in the American papers, a most attractive eyeful.
Well, may I ask why I should agree to this extraordinary proposal?
You may.
Then why?
Because you do not want to go to jail.
I hate to fall back on a shoddy defense like this, but I've no choice. I must remind you that a gambling debt, in the eyes of the law, is no debt.
It's true. The law is a bit indulgent on the score of gambling debts, but it makes up for it by being inexcusably severe in the matter of bad checks.
I destroyed that check.
Oh, you threw it away. Fortunately, I remembered to rescue such an important piece of documentary evidence from the wastebasket.
And now, look here, I'll pay you back. My word of honor. If it's only 100 francs a week.
That would get me my money back in about 92 years. I'm afraid that's too late.
Suppose I won't.
In that case, in police parlance, this will become Exhibit A. Do you know the Russian national anthem?
Do you want me to sing?
Scarcely. Perhaps one of the waiters knows it. Garçon! Est-ce que l'un de vous sait chanter l'hymne national russe?
Je le sais, monsieur.
Alors chantez-le.
Боже, царя храни, сильный, державный, царствуй на славу.
All right. That music will greet you when you enter there at 9 o'clock tonight. Everything else will leave to me.
I'm afraid I haven't much choice.
I'm glad you agree.
I have my passport now?
I'm sorry, but I think I'd better keep it in case you forget who you are. Your Highness. Bonsoir, monsieur. Oh, it's you. Really? Go in the flower shop and get yourself a boutonniere. And don't overdo the monocle. You remember the time? Signal?
Yes.
Good.
I want something for, some kind of a...
An orchid, perhaps?
No.
A gardenia. Pardon me, please.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'd like to exchange this for something not quite so, well, something perhaps is a little less, don't you think so?
Where'd you get that?
Papa.
Oh.
You see, I'd like something I could carry. Alone.
Oh, yes. Would that do?
Oh, that's lovely. I've made to order.
Yes, I guess it was.
I beg your pardon.
I said yes.
How much will that be?
Oh, what's it?
I said, how much will it be?
Compliments of Victor, Cafe Metropole.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ridgway. I tried London, Berlin, Budapest. Not a wild strawberry in Europe.
I've never known you to fail me yet.
Nor do I intend to fail you now, sir.
Laura, you remember Victor?
Yes, of course.
Remember my daughter?
For 6 years, I've waited for this moment.
He remembers.
It was your birthday. You wore peach taffeta and a turquoise.